How are we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And what are we playing today?
We're playing Merchant's Cove,
Merchant's
the
Cove,
Dragon Rancher,
the Dragon Rancher, and
the
Oracle.
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 The
Oracle. And the Oracle. So we are playing the Dragon Rancher and the Oracle. We've already played, what did we play? We played the Blacksmith versus the Captain. That was the first gameplay. This week we did play the Alchemist. You were the Alchemist versus, what was I? The Chronomancer, the time traveling dudes. And then, so today we're playing these two. And then we do have two more left. One is the secret one that was in the secret stash. It's kind of like a shh, can't tell you what it is. And then we have the Innkeeper, which is the Innkeeper. I told you that, right? It's the Innkeeper from Cavern Tavern. So that's the Innkeeper that we're going to be playing. So, also, I hope we got the colors and everything right from yesterday. I went and played with some cameras. Also, these are a lot closer to us. Stop looking at the lights, Will. I keep finding myself.
You didn't see it in my glasses, but Like,
Um,
it looks like I have to.
Oh, yeah, it's, yeah, we got to figure out what, that's when you look here, when you look forward. What happens when you look at the TV? So then that one, oh, yeesh. All right, we got to figure out how to make it so that your glasses don't show. It's all about angles and figure out where the angles are going to be. But the problem is making sure that we have enough light down here. Speaking of down here, let's go ahead and switch over to the overhead cam. We've done a couple changes to the game, so hopefully this looks better than yesterday. I think the color's a little bit better. It looks sharp and clean, hopefully. We may still adjust, because I can like turn this brightness down a little bit if it seems like it's too bright. No, it's already at 70%. I don't want to turn that down anymore. Don't want to turn that down anymore. We're going to leave it at 70%. I can adjust the camera later. But let's get back to the game. So with the Dragon Rancher, how do you play the Dragon Rancher?
So here the idea is to get food for the dragons and place it adjacent to the color of each of the trees, and then feed the dragons so I can hatch them. Hello, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing, Ryan?
And then when I move them, they poop.
They poop. That was the most important. I told Audrey, I was like, yeah, I'm going to give you the character where they poop. And she was like, they poop? I'm like, yes, they poop.
They poop.
Yeah, so Audrey has to get dragons, feed dragons. The dragons get bigger. She's actually got 3 different sizes. So unlike some of the other classes, which only have 2 sizes of goods, she actually has 3 sizes of goods. So she has a small, she has pequeño, mediano, y grande.
And the mega.
Mega. Oh, they call it mega. So yeah, she has small, large, and mega. So she has 3 different ones. We are doing good. We think we got our camera situation figured out. I had the day off. Today is a holiday, Veterans Day. So salute out to all of our veterans. My father is a veteran, 40 years in the Army. So of course, I have a big respect for our veterans and our military. But yeah, we are doing good. All right, so that was the Dragon Rancher. So I have the Oracle. The Oracle, so yours is kind of like a, I wouldn't say a tile placement, but kind of like it's like a tile placement, but with tokens instead. Does it say you start there? It says you start. Normally we start here, I think, on the. Yeah, I think you normally start on the activate because you can't do that on your first turn. So I think you're always supposed to start there, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so yours is kind of like a tile placement. I think of it like a tile placement game, right? You're trying to get things to match, colors to match on your board, right? Mine, on the other hand, is a bunch of mini games that involve a dry erase board. So I have a dry erase marker here. And for mine, I've got this little divination box, right? So I have to roll these little mystical items. So I have a bone, a voodoo doll, a coin, and 2 dice. And I have to roll them, and based on what I roll, tells me what I can actually do. I can like check the constellations and make squares to make goods. I can try to predict what is going to be pulled from the bag. Basically like readings, right? I can use my dice to mark out objectives, and it uses greater than, less than thing. I also have the ability to change some of my functionality, and that's about it. Like she's got a couple different things she can go to, and each one kind of is supposed to interact off of each other. All right, so that's that. The other changes we did, so I think we're almost at the full game. So for those of you that aren't aware, the secret stash came with a bunch of extra little things you can add. We've slowly been adding something in with each game. We've already got the leaders in. We did that since our first game. We've already got the other side's boats in. We've done that since our first game. Last game, I think the only thing we did last game was we just changed the rogue, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we added anything new. This time we added the last 2. There's one more thing. I shouldn't say last 2. There's one more thing, and it's based on the townspeople. They're these little coffins. So we'll play these on Saturday stream. But what we've added is this little island up here. So what that island is, what do they call it? The Festival Island? Yeah, Dragon Island Festival. When we draw to fill up the boats, we're going to put 8 meeples up there. Hey, Lanston, how you doing? Out for dinner, but you wanted to say hi. All right, we appreciate it, Lanston. Thanks for coming out and joining us. But we place 8 out in the island, so when we pull from the bag, we have the option of either pulling from the island or the bag. So if you know you want to get a particular meeple in, you can say, oh, I'm going to grab this red because that finishes that boat, that brings that in. Cool, I'm going to get all this because I made these red goods. But you do have to take a corruption card. The second thing we added was these bonus tiles. I forget what they called them, but basically whoever has the most townspeople with these particular symbols gets 2 additional scoring, right? Because these are, so for example, right here, this is 2 times 2. So of course that would be 4. And then, of course, whatever other blue wizards that you had in your population just gets all multiplied together. So it's just more of a point multiplier. If we tie, then we only get 1 point instead of 2 each. This is the same thing with the rogues. If you have the most corruption, then you end up having to multiply that even more. You basically, if you have the most corruption, you're going to get that much more. So that's kind of, going with that is kind of bad, right? Because you got corruption here, corruption there, corruption everywhere. And we added 1 more corruption. So this is the genies. So the genies, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that in very good because I turned off the autofocus, but the genies here, what they do, and I didn't have time to set up our green screen, apologize, we'll try to get that set up before Saturday maybe, is we go ahead and we load up the boats like we normally do. But if you bring the boat in, you get to choose to either get 1 free small good of a color of a person on the boat, or you can choose in clockwise order, everybody else takes a corruption. Well, we're the only 2 playing, so that means I would take the corruption token. So that would be a good way for Oddity to force me to be able to get this, and for me to force her to possibly have to take this extra corruption at the end of the game. For our townsfolk, we're doing sailors. Sailors allow you to do things with the meeples and the boats. That's what they do. When we have to figure it out, I'll pull the books out. I added the regular townsfolk in, and the reason for that is they're the only ones that allow you to remove corruption, and we have this much corruption going on. I figured it was important to put them back in. And then we have the head honcho dudes, the dudes with the stars, which give you the coins, which is instant points. Oh, David spoke of life with the fire emojis. David. Hey, David. All right. I think that's everything. So, extra life diet time. So, of course, the way we always choose who goes first. We can't do this as pretty as we used to. Again, green screen. Need green screen. I was going to do a blue screen. I thought about that because I was looking online and blue is another option.
Oh, really?
But then I realized, oh, then the dice won't. The dice is blue.
Really
but we do roll our extra life dice because, of course, guys, we are supporting extra life charities. We're going to support it through the end of the year. I think we're less than $200 and something, $250 from hitting our $1,000 goal. Of course, we also have the big giveaway going on. $10 donation gets you in the running for over $500 in board games. Anything over $25, we do donation match. So, of course, my brother-in-law went out and made some big donations. Some of you guys made some big donations during game day. So we went in there and just went ahead and did our match. I think it was another $120 that we donated. So we greatly appreciate all the donations we've gotten so far. We would like to get to that $1,000, get that gold medal. We're only 250 away, so I think we can get there. But yeah, so would you like evens or odds?
Odds.
Odds. That is a 4. A 4 is not odd. That means I go first. And it takes me forever to find the extra life symbol there. It takes me forever. All right. So it made me roll the divination at the beginning. Normally I'll roll it between each turn. And I have no clue what I want to do because I don't know how to play her. So again, we've not played either one of these characters just like usual. That's more of our game style. Next year we'll start doing our first impressions and rating certain aspects of games. We think that's more fair than doing an actual review. You guys let us know if that's something you guys like to see more of, is us actually reviewing the game, meaning we've got to play it more often, or whether a first impressions is enough for you. So I go first, so yeah, I'm on top orange. All right, so I can, since we, hang on. We forgot to draw our boats. We did this again. All right, so a 5, a 4, a 4, a 4, and a 4 on my end. 4, 4, 4. And then you've got a 4, 5, 4 on your end.
Right. So far, 4, 5.
Oh, the Morado. We didn't have the Morado last time.
No?
No, you pulled the white and gold one. David Poker Live with the $2. GG. Thank you, David. And for those of you guys that are not aware, all super chats, all memberships also go towards Extra Life whenever they YouTube decides to give you a payout. So we go ahead and do that. We of course are not earning $100 a month. I'll tell you, YouTube is not the way you pay the bills. So it usually takes us a couple months. We do also get some revenue from our ad revenue on our website, gettingjiggly.com, where we post press releases and things like that when they're provided to us by publishers or when they're emailed to me. Sometimes I just take what they email to everybody and just post it again because maybe you didn't get the email. Maybe it went to your spam. Oh, hang on. We need the Ocho. We need the 8 that are at the party. There's 8 guys at the party. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a rogue. A rogue went to the party. Actually, I don't think rogues can go in there. Yeah, rogues can't go in there because nobody would choose the rogue to bring them into the thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dos más. This makes that bag very low. 7. 1 más. And 8. All right, so those are the 8 guys at the dragon party. Yeah, that makes that bag very empty. If it ever happens where we run out of meeples in the bag, then we have to take them, put them in the bag, party's over, we flip that thing over, and the whole island burnt down.
Oh.
So you kind of have to pull them from there every so often, otherwise it kind of doesn't work. I think I'm going to try something I'd never done before in the very beginning. I think I'm going to go ahead and recruit first, because I feel like we don't use these enough. And I feel like with all this corruption, I definitely want to have the ability to get rid of some corruption. So I've got the 2 guys in the middle. He's not going to do me any good because I don't have any corruption right now. So I'm going to do this here. So this little sailor's action is, I think I can take a meeple and move him from one boat to another. I think that's what he lets me do. Remove an adventurer from a sailing boat and place it into a different sailing boat. Yes, so I can try to gear something the way I want it to be. I think I want this to be a very green boat. I'm going to put him in there. And then I'm going to put this key. And then that cost me 2 time. So 1, 2. And then slide this down. There we go. All right, your turn.
So I draw food.
Draw food. All right, so she's got 2 draw actions. This one here, she basically has to draw either 3 of the same or 3 different colors, but she basically just keeps drawing. Wow. All right, well.
I place them
next to another one. Well, hang on.
Next to one.
He's into your. What? How do we mute? All right, well, if Audrey sneezes at you guys, lo siento. Lo siento. Okay, and that is what, 2 time for you?
2 times.
So 1, 2, you're on top, so you get to go again.
So this one, no, corruption.
Corruption in this one's going to be, well, yes, if you want to be able to, unless you just want to make, I mean, you can make a small dragon. I mean, you don't have to make big dragons. We currently don't know what's going to be coming into the port yet.
So I mean, just draw 1?
You draw 3, right? That one says you just draw 3, regardless of the color. Right? So you get, yeah, it's just regardless of the color. They don't have to match. But it only costs you 1 time, but you do take a corruption. All right. Make you a nice big blue dragon. All right. So she is allowed to stack, and then she also has the ability to chop down trees to get her wild tokens. Right now, all of her wild tokens are up in trees. All right, so that costs you 1. All right, do you want to draw a meeple or take a meeple from the island? There's 4 rogues in here, by the way, too. Okay, and that costs a corruption, just a reminder. Why do you think I went ahead?
See, you're more inteligente. I should.
That's why I got him from the beginning. Was that way I can basically I can just use my use action. That's why I said I think we've always failed to buy or get the townsfolk, and I think that's always cost us. So this counts as 2 for Azul.
Let's put it with the amarillo.
Okay, in the blue boat. All right.
In the blue boat.
That's the wizard boat, and that's the king with his 2 wizards in there. So that's King Arthur with Merlin, I guess. All right, so my turn. I bought somebody. Oh, and so at the beginning of my turn, I got to remember to do this. At the beginning of my turn, I have to do my divination again. All right, so almost everything is in this side. I did get the tree, which gives me a bonus here. That 1 is not good if I want to do this. So, well, that's fine. I will go ahead and do this here. That cost me 2 time. No, don't want to do that. That cost me 2 time. So I'm going to use my +1, I think. I'm going to use one of my +1s. And then that allows me to, if I go here, right? I can draw, I can increase this by 1, so that makes that a 2. So I can draw 2 lines. So I'll draw a line here and a line there. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I want. Blue. Blue is bien. Alright, and that cost me 2 time. 1, 2. I'm going to draw. No, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the blue guy from here, from the island. I'm going to bring this one in. There we go. And then that does give me 1 corruption. Right, and your turn.
So okay. If I go here, I can take it. That.
See, yeah, you can take that guy. So if you take him, he gives you 2 greens, but he removes 1 corruption. All right, so slide those down.
So place 2 more. Move a food dragon from.
That's why my stuff, my goods are just kind of off to the side. It's because of the people, the meeples, or our workers that we're gonna hire. See, and then you can discard your corruption because as soon as you buy them, you get to discard that. You get to take the action when you buy them. All right. Okay, and so that was your action, and that cost you 2 time. 1, 2. Do you want the island or do you want the bag? Oh, I knocked over mi chica.
The bag, I don't want to screw.
Okay. Rojo.
The white one.
All right, there we go. All right, so I roll. Oops. Roll all me divination stuffs. Oish. Both dice go in there, and I wanted it in the other one. All right. Well, since both dice went in this side, with the voodoo doll. What's the voodoo doll for? Oh, the voodoo doll lets me guess, but it only gives me 2 guesses. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do? No. I'm going to do this here. So basically, the numbers have to go in order here. I gotta raise my board up, I guess, a little bit. I've got a little bit of room, so I can move mine up a little bit. So I'm going to go down here, and since I have a 1 and a 2, I can put 1 and a 2. By doing that, it allows me to get either a red or a small blue. Since there's a bunch of small blue guys there, I'm going to get a small blue. Oh. We don't even really, technically, we don't need these stands now. Now that we think about it, like I put all the little stands on all the ingredients because they're supposed to stand up, to be 3D. But of course, whenever you're doing anything, for video, the camera's above. having 3D things don't do any good. Somebody asked that on
It was the
post on Facebook whether or not whether people lay the meeples down or have them standing up, right? And I'm like, well, I would normally have them standing up, but unfortunately, when you film videos, you're gonna have them laying down so people can see them. All right, so I did that. That cost me 2 time. So 1, 2. I've already got 1 corruption. I really want to fill up that. I want to fill up that boat though with Verdes. What's bad is I want to fill up the boat with Verde, and I didn't even draw something around Verde. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. Rojo. No. No. No.
Your board looks very complex.
There we go. I'll put it in there. It is very complex. Like, I'm trying to remember how to get... Oh, it's if I get matching. So if I get 3 matching, I make a big good. I'm like, how do I make a big good? Okay, so your turn. Dragon time? Well, you're going to try to feed first? Or do you want to just make them? And you only get to make 1 though. That's one of the disadvantages. Like, remember with the alchemist, she just made everything all at once. But I guess because you can make those megas, it's not really that big of a deal. So like right now, if you did blue, you'd make a mega blue because you have 3 food for a mega. Well, you wouldn't eat that one. He would eat these 2, and then he would eat that one. So you got to grab your. You're supposed to grab. Yeah, you're supposed to grab a large. Well, you're supposed to grab the large because he's going to eat first. It depends where you want the poop, technically. If you want the poop here, you'd want to do small to large. If you want the poop here, then you would do large to mega.
I want the poop here.
All right. Well, no, then you're going backwards. Technically, what you would have to do is go here, and then he would move here.
And where does he leave the poop?
Where you move him out from. So he goes there, and then you make him a mega because he eats 2 more food. And then you move them in here so you can sell them, and then the poop goes there. That's Popo. Yeah, I can't really see your board either. I don't know if we should slide yours up a little bit too.
I cannot see that poop.
Yeah, we can't. We can just see that poop, but we can't see the rest of what your actions are.
Because of this.
Well, you can do this. Move this. Move this to the bottom. It's dead. Oh yeah, it's because of your corral, because of your pin. You can put the pin.
Oh, here there is one space.
But that's fine. You can just put it up here.
Okay.
That's fine. That works. Can you reach your dragons, or do you need them closer? Okay. All right. So you did that. You hatched him. You got him there for sale, and that cost you 2 turns. 1, 2. All right. So do you want from the bag, or do you want from the island? It's whether or not you're wanting to bring a boat in or not. Currently, there's no blue guys in the. There's no big blue guys to sell to.
But it says that this can only be sold to the black market.
Oh, that's black market. Then yeah, you would want to make sure that you have more blues coming in here. So you can guarantee a blue and 2 reds come in here.
If
you do that, or you can try to pull a blue and hope so you can fill up that boat more, and hope I don't bring that one in with less blues. Because I could do that. It'd be like, oh, you can sell that at the black market. I'll just bring in all those reds so you don't make as much money.
You
gonna try?
Grab blue. See blue.
That's rogue. That's a rogue. So you drew. Now remember, when you draw a rogue, if you can bring a boat in with a rogue on it, you get to take 1 small good of your choice or make me take a corruption. So technically, if you were to put him in that boat and bring that boat in, yes, you'd only be able to sell to 1 blue, but then you could make me take a corruption, or you could take a small blue dragon for free. So you could sell to those.
I'll take the freebie.
So do you want to put him in there and bring this in?
Yes.
Right. Put that in there, bring this in. right? And so you're going to take the freebie. All right, so you can take one freebie of a color that was in there, blue was in there, so you can take one small good freebie. You get one small dragon, blue dragon. There you go. Supposed to be laying down so the people can see the dragons. All right, so my turn to do divination again. Okay, well that's no better than last time. Oh, actually, oh, I can't do that action again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this here. Now the question is, if you're using the island, I can guarantee a color. Does that still activate this or not? I don't think that's mentioned. I don't think it's in the errata either, because it specifically says bag. It doesn't say when you're drawing the meeple. Yeah, so I think it has to be drawn from the bag. Okay, that means I'm not going to be drawing from the island if I want this to succeed. So I go 3 spaces out. So I'm going to draw 3 spaces out, and then I got to select a color. There's a lot of green out there. So there's how much red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Only 5 blue. So I'm going to go with blue as being what's going to come out. I think blue is going to come out. So that cost me 1 time. All right. And then I get to draw. What are you looking for?
Comida.
Oh, tu verde? When we moved it, what happened to it? Did it fall out and then you put it back in the bag by accident? Oh, we moved this. Oh, is it this one here? I think you've only ever drawn 1 green. You drew 3 blues, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, 2 reds. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and you already ate 3. Yep. So it just fell off. It slid down. Alright, so I need azul. Azul para mi premonición. Es verde. That's fine. You can be a very big green boat. Wawi wawa. Wawa wee wa. Alright. Do that, no?
I'm going to chop.
Alright, so that was not... Okay, so that wasn't blue, so I have to mark that off. Okay. You're doing a... Oh, you're gonna make... Oh, you're chopping down the green tree? So you just take the tree away and then put those inside the... Not on the tree, they just sit up here. Because now you've also unlocked your green sponsorship. So now you'll get points at the end of the round for the greens.
But like that?
No. Still has to be on top of each other. But now you have 3 of these, so you can make a... You can either make a large, or... Can you not feed? Does it say you cannot feed, or do you have to feed? That's on the very... It's the last one. Move and grow.
Starting from a ranch space with a dragon, trace a path around. A dragon can only enter a space if the food matches the color. Dragons only move...
Yeah, so that doesn't say it. Flip to the previous page, then down to the bottom. See if it says that if the steps are optional.
This is your main dragon racing action, where dragons eat the food on your ranch board and grow in size. During the eat and grow action, take the following steps as many times as you wish, as long as it is legal to do so.
Oh, as many as you wish. So you could have made the red dragon too. You could have made all your dragons last turn if you wanted to. Because on the other one, it's saying how to do it for 1 dragon. It says you can do as many of the actions as you want. So yeah, so you don't have to eat all those if you don't want to, because that would kind of be bad if you were forced to. Many times you wish. So 0 is the same, and if you want to hatch a dragon as many times you wish, you want to hatch 3 dragons, you can hatch 3 dragons. So on that last turn, would you have wanted to hatch the red dragon for a large? Or well, you wouldn't have been able to get a large from the green. So it had just been whether or not you wanted a small green, a small red, or a large red.
I mean, I do it next time.
It's fine. I mean, if you don't think you needed them, I just want to make sure that we covered it, right? That we didn't, you didn't lose your ability. Okay. So you chop down the tree. So that is... Oh, hang on. I was on top. I was supposed to go again. All right, so I'm going to go again, but then we know that that's what you did for your turn. Okay. I gotta roll my dice. I always forget the rolling part. This thing's weird. Alright, so I got a bone. Ooh, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to come up here to the divination. Or not, I'm the stargazing. And I get to draw 4 lines. And I need a large good, though. Am I going to be able to get a large good, or did I screw myself up? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna sacrifice so I can get a large good, but I am gonna have to take a corruption. Take a corruption because I used the corruption tile. And then I get a large green. Alright. Yep, and then that cost me 2. 1, 2. So I have to draw dos meeples. Come on. Azul. You're not Azul. Oh, maybe draw another one. Neither one of them are Azul. Alright, I need those green guys to come in. So you guys have, I'm going to bring you in with this one. Need those to come in. Really doesn't matter where the yellow goes. I don't have anything really. I'll put. Oh, hang on. Actually, I have to put it in this one because this one should have been emptied earlier. Because we already got both boats over here. There we go. So now you know what these to focus on if you want to uncover your sponsorships. Okay. And then you went 1, 2. So you get to draw. Do you want to draw 2? Do you want to get them from the village? Because this is going to be your, this will be your final turn after this. So whatever you bring in is what you're going to want to make goods for. And they're going to be small. You could actually make 2 small reds too, technically.
Can I bring from the aisle red to the...
To guarantee the red? Bold. Alright. So, yeah, because remember, you can do the hatch action twice, so you can get 2 small reds. Alright. And then this comes off. So, azul y rojo. Alright. I took the whole boat off. You've got the boats. You got the boats. Okay. So that's all the boats in. So that means that this gets moved back before this because we don't need to draw any more meeples. So now it is your turn again.
So I'm going to make... Was that small? Oh.
Alright. Yeah, so that would be 2 small reds if you decide not to move and eat. So they would each eat both of those and they would both leave poop.
I made them.
Now you gotta put your poop.
No,
That's why you gotta clean up before you run out of poop, because otherwise you take corruption. You could do 1 more if you had to, before you take corruption though. Because if you don't have poop, take corruption. Alright. So you have your 2 small reds, and that costs you 2 time. 1, 2. Alright, so it's back to me. Can I make a small red is the question. Can I make a small red? I've got a small blue, which gets me a little bit, but I would like a small red. Okay, how can I make a small red? That's only going to give me 1. Oh, if I move this to the other side. Alright, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to move the bone. Oh, but I can't do this action again. I'm already up there. I don't think there's any way that I can do it. Yeah, because I'm not going to draw any meeples, so I can't do this. Oh, you were supposed to do 2. You did 1 from there. Oh, you didn't need to do the other one because it brought the boat in. Okay, never mind. I don't like any of my options. Alright, that's fine. Since I can't do anything else, I'll just go down here. And I'm going to use my 4 right here. Alright. And so that is 2 time for me. 1, 2. Alright. So now it is the selling phase. Alright. So large goods. Do you have any large goods? I have a large green. So 4 times 6 is 24. So I go to 24. Okay. 24. Alright. And they come back to the bag. Alright. And then, let's see here. Blue, blue, blue. 3 blues. 2 yellows and 3 reds. Alright. So small blue. 4. 4 times 4 times 4, so 16. And then I've got 1 as well, so I get 16. So that puts me at 40. Ugh. 40, alright. And then amarillo, neither one of us have. Rojo, 3 times 6, so 18. 18 and 16 is 37. 34. Yeah, 34. 34. Alright. So one azul for 12. Alright, so 1 blue for 12.
So 56.
No. Well, 46. Sorry. 46. Alright. So we did that. Cleanup phase. 1 comes off the end. Alright. And then did that. We did that. We start on the 2. This goes to the 12. Goes to the 1. And now we do boats, right? Oh, hang on. Score for sponsorship. You have green, right? So you get 2 for your sponsorship. 1, 2. We get sponsorship. Townsfolk. I think townsfolk are just at the end.
At the end, yeah,
I don't think we count the townsfolk during. Pay gold for the active market sponsorship. Yeah, so you just gold for the sponsorship. So selling goods and sponsorship. Final scoring, then you count the townsfolk and the corruption. You don't count them until the very end. All right.
Boats.
Boats. All right. We need all 4s, but plus the dinghy. So we get 4, 4, and a 4. 4, 4. 4. Those. Oish. You got to do some reaching with this game, guys. Holy cow! All right, and we got to draw our passengers. Ah! He was trying to go parachuting without a parachute. Oh, there's a rogue in there. Yeah, it says you can pull rogues. Can we pull the rogue? Are we allowed to have the rogue? Oh. Although that's good. When the genies come in, you get that advantage. So, oh no, you don't put any in that one. Mas Verde over here. Verde. Another rogue.
Wow.
Holy cow, rogues everywhere. Rogues as far. Actually, I'm sorry, genies. These are genies. We have muchos genies. All right, and we also have an earthquake. Lo siento, peoples. I gotta remember, don't move, don't breathe. All right, so both of us land at the same spot, and so I land on top of you, so that means I go first. All right, so I do got the 3 and this. So I'm gonna go down here. Or I can make 2 lines. Hang on. The 2 lines would give me a small blue, but there's no blue. Well, there's some blue out there. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna use it for my 2 lines. That's 1, 2. It gives me a small blue. Good. And that is 2 time for me. 1, 2. And all right, come on, blue. You're my last shot of getting a blue. Sorry,
Okay,
long
David.
drive and a phone call. That's
Be
all right,
careful.
David. Make sure you're being safe. That's all that matters. Amarillo. I'm way off from getting a yellow. Oh. Put them there for now. I don't know what I want to do with them. All right, so it is your turn. I'm thinking you're going to have to clean up some poop over there. No.
No?
Hmm?
I clean all the poop.
Clean all the poop. All right, and that's 1 time. Chocolate. Oh, yeah. Chocolate. All right, you get to go again. You're behind.
And, three.
Gotta keep drawing. Nope. Draw again. All right, so you have 3 different colors. Now you are good.
I cannot go back, so I have
You have to go there. Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is that first move is very hard before you've actually drawn any meeples because you don't know what's coming in on the boats. Like the only thing I can tell that might be a large that would be beneficial is like red, because see there's 2 reds, right? Small, you could say, okay, I want to make a small yellow because there's 2 small yellows here, 2 greens, 2 reds, right? Oh, all right, so that is 2 time for you. 1, 2. Do you want to draw from the bag, or do you want to pull from the island?
I don't know what I'm going to be able to. But I would like green one there. So yeah.
The rest of the green guys?
Yes. Ay, ay,
Corruption. Party. Merry Christmas. Alright, so I'm going to go here. And I'm going to hire this guy here. I like him, although he's pretty good too. 3 corruption removal. So I'm going to hire him. It allows me to remove 1 corruption. Definitely getting rid of that one. And then I'm going to put him here. This allows me to, when I do the action, allows me to draw 2 lines. I like that one. I think, like I said, I think we miss this a lot because, like, these seem very powerful because you get to perform them all on the turn. All right, so that cost me 2 time. 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and take the corruption since I have a way to get rid of it now. But I don't get to draw meeples because I went the shortcut. I didn't roll my dice, but it didn't matter because I wasn't taking that action, so that didn't impact anything. All right, so back to you.
So I'm going to make some.
Gonna hatch. Okay, so dragons. Those small yellows.
Yellows?
Well,
Verde.
Oh yeah, Verdes would be fine too. Small green, small yellow. I don't know what you're gonna bring over here to this island. Considering, well, you know, because you're going to be able to pass the 6, so you're going to be able to pull whatever you want.
So I need to do.
Yeah, because you want them to be small, so they can go here, right?
There.
Well, the black market calls corruption. Black market's for your megas. I wouldn't even risk.
But they are ready there for going.
Huh? No. That's what I mean. Yeah. You put
here.
them there, and you can bring them there. Yeah. So you want small. If you put one there, you're going to get a large. Now, it's your choice. You could always get a large and then just save it, you know, until you can use it again. Don't forget, we also have the small dinghy as well. And the dinghy can go anywhere. So that's another way to get more. Like, by the way, love the table. Putting you on the big TV. Appreciate it. Yeah, we like our Jasper table. Board game tables. Does a really good job with the table. How you like, does the new cameras look good, David? We think we got it tuned in. We think this looks clean and crisp. We think the colors are still a little bit off. Like, see, I look kind of green there. So, still need to work on the upper camera, but I think we've got everything else okay.
Pretty.
Looks really good. All right.
Nice.
So, you got your two smalls. Do you want to make small yellows or not? Well, no, because you're bringing the greens in. What I was saying is after you bring the greens in, then you could add more greens to that, so you'd have more greens there, right?
Yes.
If you wanted, but you're gonna need more greens out. You got lots of poop. Well, do you want to make? Do you want to make a large? Yellow? Do you want to make a large yellow? Just in case. Not grande. Large. All right.
So,
wherever you want to. I mean, one of those two spots, you basically just have to put a poop. I would probably say underneath the red is more likely because otherwise you kind of restrict where you can put your yellows. Although that blocks you.
You mean?
Well, no, you could do yellows this way too, I guess, if you wanted to.
The foot was here.
Well, no, but you choose which is your last spot. It's either the one next to the red and one next to yellow.
So if I do this,
to make them small, and then move him down to make him large, and then put him for sale, that he poops right there. Yep. Lots of poop. Audrey and her popo. You and the poop. All right. So you go one. Do you want to go the shortcut or do you want to go the long way?
Shortcut would be shortcut.
Well, do you want to have more turns, basically? Do we still stream on Twitch? We stopped on Twitch just because I had to pay for Prime with Streamlabs. Like, I had to pay for its membership to be able to dual stream, and I haven't set Restream back up. So right now it's just YouTube. So you want to go long? You want to go this way? 1, 2. All right. So you get to draw one or grab one.
No, let's see.
I got it.
There.
Continue to sub with Prime. Oh, okay. Yeah. One thing I do need to do for you over here, David, though, and I haven't done it yet, is I think I had it over in Twitch, but I don't think I ever did it here. There you go, David. David is a moderator.
Why don't I see the way?
Hey, he probably has to text. He probably has to say something for it to show up blue now, most likely. All right, so you got that. You got that. You went your 2. Now it's my turn. Okay. All right. All right. So I need to roll. Yeah, it probably wasn't the smart action because since I didn't roll. All right. So I have 4 with this. Alright, so I can do this. I can move an item, the coin or the bone, to the other one. So that uses this. And then I'll go here. And so now I can draw 4 lines. So I can make a... Right now I know I need a small green because you brought green in. So 1, 2, 3. That gives me a small green. I have a small blue. How do I have a small blue? Oh, I was going to bring blue in. You ruined that for me. God, I'll start on yellow, I guess. Alright. So that is 2 times. 1, 2. So now I get to draw or add. Because all those yellows are in here and they can't go there. They can go here. Although yellow helps you. Why did I start yellow? I should have started a totally different color.
If you love me.
See, but I should,
see, you're
but
not
I should
very,
not have.
you're
I should not have. I should not have helped you.
I'm not sure.
Well,
See,
there you go. That's going to inhibit you. That's all that matters. All right. So, all right. I'm on top, so I go again. I'm going to go ahead and take my people action. So by doing the people action, I get to draw 2 lines. So 1, 2. And then I get to discard 1 corruption. Then that is 1, 2. I get to draw on me play. And I don't know. Like I mean, I guess the problem is I just stopped you from making a yellow, and I'm making yellow. No, I'm changing that. Go see it. Hang on. Or I draw meeples. That way, it's not like I'm cheating and saying, "Oh, I'm doing this because I know what meeple I'm going to get." I'm going to draw red. I'm going rojo. Let's go. It's game time. See, he's azul now. Es más verde. Oish. And that would help you because it could go into the small dock. Although I have green to sell too. Never mind. Yeah. But you have 2 green. That might not have been a smart decision.
It is.
But oh, hang on, I forgot. I pulled him in, so I get 1 free item. That gives me another green. So now we're tied. All right. So your turn. Tu turno.
So, no, there is no to poop. I have to clean it.
Clean up, everybody clean up. Well, you have what you need. The only thing you need, though, is you need yellows in there or over here, which, I mean, I guess, worst case, you put another yellow in there, and you're just going to take 1 corruption, but then you're guaranteed to be able to sell your large goods. All right, so do you want to draw there or keep?
Be yellow.
Be yellow? No, that's not how bingo works. It's numbers. It's azul. It's azul worth 2. You think you'll be able to make a blue one before market phase? A large blue. Basically, we just need to be able to get 1 more blue.
I have to chop this tree.
Yeah, and then take the feed action. So that would cost, what is that, 4? 2 for the tree, 2 for that. So you'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you'd have enough time to make. Well, that would make a mega though. That'd make a mega. Well, you could not. No. You would just not eat this one. You would just eat these 2 and make a large. Yep. Yeah, you can do it in 1 turn. So if you want to put the blue with the rogue.
See.
Then if you bring, well, if I bring that in, then I get the bonuses. And that doesn't help me though, because I don't want blue. I was working on red. Alright, so that was 1 time for you. Right, 1 time. Alright, so you get to...
I moved it already.
Oh, did you? Lo siento. Okay, so you get to go again. I think you were going to chop down a tree. Chop down a tree. 1, 2. No, that's when we do this. When we do this part here.
So we chop the tree.
All right, so that went 2. You get to draw 2 or take 2 from the island. You take from the island, you guarantee your blue.
The blue one there, here.
All right. And then you get 1 freebie, which the only color in here is blue, so you get a free small blue dragon. And this one cannot come in. That is a lot of red in there. All right. Okay, so what does that leave me? Yeah, I can't make a blue one in time. That's going to cost me a lot. All right. That was a bad roll. This is weird because of how it lands. Like, you have to kind of make sure you go in it this direction. Like, if you go this way, it's like it hits there and falls all on one side. So I have the bone again. The bone's good. I have 3, though. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to give me enough to fill it in. And I don't think if I combine, I don't think it counts as 4. It's still just 2. I don't have my +1, so I can't increase anything. Problem is, everything's in this one. I can't even do these ones because the dice aren't in there. I have to do this one. Okay. Alright, so I've got to do this one. Which does 3. Where did I put my marker? There we go. Which is fine. So, 1, 2, 3. That's not fine. That didn't complete that. Oish. No bueno. Alright. Oh, dang it, or I could have done the yellows if I'd done them over here. Still wouldn't cover it. Close it up. I would be able to take one more action to close this one. And I could make that a large. Well, the red's going to be harder for me to finish. Actually, let me check that out. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 1, 2, 3 there. Alright. And then that is 1, 2. And then I get 2 meeples, but necesito uno. And there. So, these guys, holy cow. Don't try to make anything red, because all the red meeples are already here. And then I got him, so I do get to get 1 small yellow. I do have 1 small yellow because he brought them in. And then I took from there, so I do need to take a corruption. Okay. Alright, so your turn. So this is your last turn, so this is will make your big blue dragon. Not your big one. I'm sorry, your large, not your mega. Sorry. And you have to use your 1 plus your wild.
The wild doesn't go.
Yeah, the wild goes back in the bag. Yeah, now you just have a chance of drawing the wild.
And he poops there.
He poops there.
It's a large one. He poops large.
He poops large. The mega poops the bottom one. So they poop different. They poop differently. All right, and then that was 2 time for you. So 1, 2. All the boats are in, so there's no pulling of peoples. All right, so my turn. So I'm going to activate my people. He lets me draw 2 lines. 1, 2. Gets me un amarillo. And then this guy lets me get rid of a corruption. I like him. That guy's helpful. I like him. Well, yeah, that's why I put that on the corruption first. You did it for this trade thing first, and you haven't even used it.
I don't know. I mean, I have not seen of that. I don't know. Maybe I have. I just don't know.
And that cost me 2 times. So 1, 2. All right. So now we're going to sell. So you have a large blue to sell, right? And there are 4. So 4 times 8 is 32. So 32 plus 48 is 80. Oh, way down here. All right. I cannot sell to blue. All right. Verde y amarillo. Aquí.
Tengo 6.
So you have 6, 2, 4. So 6 times 6 is 36. 36 and 80 is 116. There's your 100. And then I get the same 36. 36 and 40 is 70. 6. All right. I don't think I'm gonna sell to that guy. I would make more money selling to those ones. Because you only take 1 corruption for selling there. You don't take 1 per thing you sell there. All right, rogue. You can't buy things rogue. All right.
Wait, did I sell this?
No, there's no blue guys. So we both just have an extra blue. There's no blue guys there. All right, so 3. So 3 times 8 is 24. So that puts you at 4 is 20 and 20 is 40. Holy cow, me more. You were tearing me up this time. She's hard to make things with. That's the problem. Like that divination, the divination completely failed me. This, you have to have the right dice numbers to make that work. All right, so I have 8. I have 12 times 3, so I have 36. Oh, hang on, you took a corruption.
Okay.
Because no, I take a corruption. So 36. Where am I here? 36 and 76. 30 is 100, and 66 is 12. All right. All right. Now we do the sponsorship. So you have a blue and a green sponsorship, right? So green gets you 2 more points, and then blue gets you 4 more. So that's 6 more. Holy cow, what? You are tearing me up. Okay. Clean up. Sailor goes away. These come down. And we get Nuevo. Alright. And final round. So boats. We're going old school. Only the 4s. Adios, Dingy. Stinky Pete is not going to ride in you today. No más Stinky Pete. No más Stinky Pete. Alright. Oh, this really starts to hurt on the stomach.
I can bring it here.
I don't know why I don't do it that way. I have not realized why I have not done that yet. Instead, I just keep trying to torture myself.
Very noticing.
Ooh, that's a leader rogue. Holy cow, that boat's all rogues. Holy leader rogue, I guess, allows you to make 2 small items.
But what color is that?
He's a rogue. Gray. He's the bad guys.
No, the white one.
He's a rogue. He's a gray. He's the bad guy.
And the gray
He looks like that one. See? Same.
See, okay.
We need to paint them. We said that already. We need to paint them. All right. So, because I passed you, you get the Primer. And we've lost another time action there. All right, so you get to go first.
I need to make amarillo.
I screwed myself up with the green.
Okay. Of course, not wild.
Wild counts as every color, so I guess it counts. Try green.
Hi, I'm the 14. Verde. I locked myself. I locked it. Oh no, still a large one. ¿Cierto?
Okay.
It could be still a large one.
Or mega.
Or
Large or
mega,
mega.
I mean.
Yeah, large or mega. Yeah, you're fine. Alright, so that was 2 time for you. 1, 2. Islander bag. You already have 2 corruption. Unless you're going to start trying to get rid of it.
This one allows me to
Gets rid of 3.
remove,
Yeah, that would let you get rid
but
of
if
3.
I don't have 3 corruptions yet.
It only gets rid of 2.
Ta-da! Oh, Azul.
Azul.
And with the odds in
the wizard boat.
the
The wizard boat. The Azul in the Azul. Okie dokie, smoke. That's what you want to do. Alright, how do I do this? Alright, so I got a tree and a dice. Okay. So I'm going to go down here and take this action, which allows me to put an X in either the horoscope area or in here. So I'm going to put an X here because that makes the most sense. So I do that. That immediately gains me that amount of sponsorship. So that gets me, what, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm at 12, so it gets me at least a 20. That cost me 1 time. I don't know what I'm going to make. Greens are not what I want, so that works fine. Alright. Oh, my turn again, because I'm still behind. Alright, so I gotta roll. It's this rolling part I keep forgetting about. Alright, that's good. I like that one. Go up here. 4 and a bone. One, 2, 3. Gets me a small blue. And 4. Alright, and then that is 2 time. So 1. Two. I was debating if I wanted to go the long way or not. I'm betting on a red. The problem is I'm betting on red, and there's barely any red in there because they're all out here. That's a red though. So he's red. He's the soldier dude. Alright, do that him though.
No.
Fine, you can buy that guy in your next turn.
Just 3.
Just 3 of whatever you get. Alright, got Chambarizo. Oh, because you want to
This
sell.
one,
Oh,
see?
no, we forgot to get rid of them from the last round. Lo siento. Lo siento.
That's so sad.
There was no boat in yet.
Boat. It was
like, where did they come
there?
from?
Okay, they are there. They want to buy.
They want to buy. They want my goods. I mean, merchants for them.
I was like, but there's something missing.
So would you have put that white over there had you known that those yellows weren't there? Or
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, put the white somewhere else. Then put the white.
Oh no.
No, it's fine.
But I don't even know where. I mean, there is nothing that.
We don't know what's coming in yet.
No.
Okay. I mean, again, you can still make. Remember, it's a wild, so you can make any color dragon right there.
No,
It would just make a small. No, it would just make a small dragon. It wouldn't make a big dragon. Maybe, well, unless it's like the Ichor from the Alchemist. Let me see your book real quick. Wonder if it's like, remember the Ichor only counts as a wild if it's with something else.
Yeah.
Where does it talk about the?
That's what I think. That it has to be There is no- We want huge dragon.
You want a huge dragon. Want mega dragon.
My yellow guys. That was funny.
It doesn't talk. Where did it talk about that white token? When you're chopping down the tree, I guess.
I don't know. I just learned it from Mark. Mike.
Nice pieces. Oh, on the dice tower. Yeah, Mike said it was a wild. Don't place food because rain, shovel poop, chop down. Okay, here you go. Chop down tree and start a game. Ranch grows trees. Remove 2 food from a tree. Each tree contains 1 colored food and 1 white food. Note the white food is special. Can grow or hatch any colored dragon. Also, it does not count against your limits when you draw food. Oh, you get to draw 1 more. Each time you drew one of those white ones, it doesn't count. It's a free draw. So both times you should have been able to draw 1 more.
Did
So
I get it twice?
yeah, no, when you did the blue, you got a wild in the blue.
That was the one that was on the.
You drew 3 here, and you drew these 2 plus the white, or these 2 plus the white. The last time you drew these 3.
This one.
Yeah, so you get 1 more because when you drew these blue, that white didn't count. So when you did that turn, that white shouldn't have counted. And it says you can do any colored dragon with it. So it's not like the Icor. Draw another one.
Really?
It says the white one doesn't count.
But if I cannot place this one, can I keep drawing?
It says also it does not count against your limits when you draw food. So the white doesn't count. The white's a freebie. Draw again. Ultimate Shinron. Yeah, there we go. Dragon. Rock the dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
Yeah, but now we need to take what you drew that turn out of here so it's not distracting you. Here, and here's your... Here, now you got that back. We're kind of rewinding a little bit. Okay, well, do all of them that are in your hand. How you think you're going to want them for your dragons.
So
Alright, and then you drew these 3 on that last turn. But you won't be able to place that green, so that green's going to have to... Well, actually you can, because you can place the green off on that one. Or on top, I forgot, you can place it on top too, right? Make them double stacks.
But on top of the last one. So
Is that what it says? It says that you can only place doubles on the last one. Each food must be placed orthogonally from a previous food. You may not reverse food unless you can possibly make a loop. Each dragon space can hold 2 food maximum. The second food place is always stacked on top of the first. You cannot place food onto a space full with 2 food. Yeah. No, it says you have to place the second food is always placed on top of the first. So you just place it on top of the first food. Yeah, so there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then your Azul, you gotta do the same thing pretty much. Yep. Here's your book. Alright, I think we got it figured out. Alright. So you did your draw, you got your corruption. Did we move you 1 yet?
I haven't moved it.
Okay, you want to go the extra way? No? Okay. So, draw on Meeple or take one from the island. You get to go again when you're gonna get rid of 3. Yeah, if you don't want any of them, you're gonna have to do this. Thing is, there's no red. I would almost say there's probably no red left in this bag. Well, you should have 3. I didn't give you a new one from that turn. All right. What do we got? Azul. You do have 1 small blue. Did you want to put it in the?
Yes.
Of course, that's where you want to put it. So all Azul. And the one yellow guy that fainted because he farted.
Wait.
Okay. So you get to go. Are you gonna buy your dude?
See.
Alright, so buy your dude. So you get him, he gets rid of 3.
Can I see what they were?
Well, you could have looked at him a long time ago. Could have looked at him a long time ago. So tres. Dun, dun. Or are you going to put it on your... Yes, it allows you to hatch by using your people instead of you having to go to the hatch spot. Yeah, it just allows you to hatch. So instead of you going there, you can go here. Yeah, but you could go here. When you go there, it activates hatch and it activates whatever that thing is.
Changing the place of
2 tiles. Okay. All right. So you did that. That cost you 2 action, right? Yep. 1, 2. Or did you want to go the long way? Okay. You want to draw a meeple, or you want the center?
So wait, I have a corruption.
No, you got rid of all 3 of your corruptions. You have to decide what you're making and what you want to bring in.
Pero I don't see still any.
Rogues, 1 green, green and a yellow, blue and a green, red,
Yes,
green.
I see that, but I don't see what could come and can make me.
These
make
2
money.
go here for large or small. Those can go to small or large. You can make large green dragons.
I can make them not green. So I take 1 green from there and put it in the green.
Do you want to take a corruption, or you want to try to bring it over here so that way you don't take corruption?
Already a corruption from.
You're taking a corruption there. Do you want to take another one by selling here? Unless you're going to make a mega. I mean, if you're going to make a mega, then yeah, that's worth 9 for 1 corruption. Almost the only mega that's worth it is the 12 mega, because he's worth 12, which is yellow.
Corruptions and put it there with me.
Alright. No, just 1 for that. You take corruption when you sell. Okay. So meet that, no? Alright. So... That did not do what I wanted it to do. And the problem is this is down in here. So the only thing I can do is this. And I really can't even do that properly. I can do the coin here, which gives me a corruption to add here. Or I cannot do anything with those and I can activate my people. So I get 2 lines. So 1, 2. And then I get to get rid of 1 corruption. Oh, corruption's down top. That linen finish, man. Linen finish, things just go, see? Just goes flying on its own. Stay. Okay. So did that. That cost me 2. 1. 2. And then, okay, I got blue. Amarillo. In there. Yep, that works for me. Alright, I'm on top, so I get to go again. Please be better bones this time, man. Alright, so slightly better, but not tremendously better. Oh no, the bone works. Okay, so I got the bone. So I'm gonna go here. And that gives me 3 lines. So 1 makes me a large red. 2, 3 makes me a small verde. See? And then I go 2, 1, 2. 2 meeples. I'm gonna do this verde. See?
Hi, Christina.
Hey, Christina, how you doing? Welcome to the party. Oh, they can't. Oh, they kicked him in the water. He's stinky. He needs a bath. I did that, so that takes 1 corruption. And then I'm gonna draw the other meeple. There's got to be another red in here somewhere. I need the rojo. I need to give a high and a thumbs up. Well, gracias, para the high and the thumbs up. I need these guys to come in. I have to. Unfortunately, that means that we are bringing another rogue to the party. Who invited him? I need yellows is what I really need to come to the party. That's what my guys got. That was all yellows. Alright, so I got a red to sell to them. I got blue and green to sell to them. I got stuff to sell. I need to get rid of this corruption. Okay. Oh, this is... Yeah, I already moved 2. Okay, so I get 1 more turn after this. Okay, so it's your turn. I get 1 more turn after this. Whoosh. Christina, how's the camera look? Does it look better today? Everything look better, cleaner, more colorful? Pretty, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty girl. I think I might have the ISO just 1 notch too high. I think I might drop it 1 more. Yeah, that darkens it up a little bit. You know what
I'm not doing? I'm not separating what I don't have anymore.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't we do that? Like what I have sold already?
No, they just come back. Looks good. Muy bien. Yeah, so you kind of need to make... Are you gonna do your people action so you can do everything, or are you just gonna do the regular hatch action? Well, do you want to move anything? That's the question. Because remember, if you move, you can move before you hatch. That's really where that combo comes in. You can move something before you hatch to optimize what you make.
But I don't see what I could move.
Hmm?
Because I don't see what I could
well,
move. I'm going to do green.
Do you want to... Well, no, you can move the... Well, yeah, because you're red, you can do 1 there, make you a large red, right, for the larges. Green, you're going to make large greens, which is fine. There's a guy over there now. You can make 2 large greens. You can make 1 small green.
So I can put... Wait, I have
you won't have enough poop either. Yeah, it's gonna. You have to plan it out so you don't use the poop.
If I use all of the poop,
then you have to start taking corruption.
So
you can make 3. Yeah. Well, no. This would be 1. So if you take a red, you'd be small to large. That's only 1 poop to make a large red.
Okay.
So you go there. Well, whichever one you want the poop on. Okay. Alright, and put them. The poop is... You keep putting... The poop is where they are, not where they were. So, what you're supposed to do, and this is... To me, this is way too much... It's way too much. What you're supposed to do is take a small one, put the small one there. Then you're supposed to take the small one and go here and eat, and then upgrade them to a big one, and then poop there. When you put them into the pen. That to me just seems stupid. If you know you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to take this small one, that makes a large one, and this is where I'm going to poop. It just makes more sense. And
so it's
poop's there. Yep.
Okay. And
blue, you really want 1 blue. You want a small blue because that counts as 4. See, there's 4 small blue there.
So make one.
I would make a small blue. No, you were thinking about making a large green. Large red is more valuable. I would make 2 small blues. That's what I would do. I'd make a small blue there and a small blue out of your wallet.
But I run out of poop.
No, that would be the last 2 things I do. Me.
I need to clean up first.
No. You can draw all the way down. It's when you have to draw and you don't have any, you take corruption.
Okay. But if I use
No. It's not if you use left. It's when you have to do it and you don't have any more poop.
So I put this one.
Yeah. And then you make another blue with the other wild. But you already have him. Put him back in your pen.
I don't want to see another one.
There should be another little one. Don't you have...
It's 3, it's 2.
Oh, you're 2, 2, and 2.
But I can make a large
What's worth more, the green or the large green or the large blue? Large blue is worth 8. Yep, that's what you want to make. It's a large blue. There's a blue guy here. He's worth more than the large green.
So put the poop.
And put the poop there. Alright.
No poop, igual corrupción.
Now if you have to do it, you take corruption. Yep. Same as the remember the captain, she had the same thing. If I couldn't do any cursed tokens, I had to take corruption. It was the same thing. Alright? So that moves you to 1, 2. You want island or you want a draw bag? You have to do 2. Dos mi place. No, anything yellow?
I don't hear.
It wouldn't matter. I mean, if you did yellow, the only place you could come in is the black market, which at this point, selling to the black market on the last turn is probably not recommended. All right, so you got 2 boats. So if you bring this boat in, you get 2 goods. It doesn't matter. Either one of these, you're going to be able to get 2 small goods of your choice. Well, this one you'll be able to get 2 small green goods. This one you would get a small red and a small yellow. You can't sell red. You can only sell. You can sell.
The green.
All right. Which one do you want to put in there? The yellow or the?
The yellow. So that gives me 2 greens there.
Now this got dangerous though. Holy cow! You don't want any corruption.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can take two small goods of the guys that are in here. So technically, you'd want to take 2 yellows. There's more yellow guys over here than green guys. There's 3 yellow guys.
Of the same color. And
Why would you even do? Yeah, why would you even do the green? Yeah, why would you even do the green? Yeah. So that is all the boats. So now it's back to... Nope, still your turn. I don't know what you want to do now.
I need to clean.
No, why? You can't make any more... You can't make any more dragons. Your best bet would probably be to chop down the tree so you can get more points from red. Yeah, you want to chop down that red tree. I'm gonna help you. You want to chop down that red tree. I'm gonna make sure that you get over 200 points this game. You're gonna tear me up. There's no way I'm coming back. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, you just same thing. Do 1, 2. Yeah. How can I maximize this? Alright, I'm gonna roll my dice. I don't think my dice are gonna get me anything I need. Nope. The only thing I can do is this. And I have 3s, which would allow me to get rid of a corruption. Which does not help me. Or I can do this. Well, I can do this, which gives me an X. X would get me an X up here. Oh, or here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm going to go here, which allows me to do an X. Which allows me to put my X here.
Really nice.
By putting my X here, I get to make a market. Yeah, Bella's causing earthquakes. We're all living in California right now. And that cost me 1 time. That means I get to go again. Got a red to sell to those guys, blue to them, green to them. Alright. Another green. Alright, so I get to draw 3 lines. 1, That's another green. 2, 3. Makes another green.
Green, you're gonna win.
But wow, this corruption is gonna be painful. I'm taking all that corruption. I'm gonna take in all the corruption. That's gonna hurt. I probably killed. I shouldn't have done that. No, I shouldn't have done that. This was a lot. What was the last one I drew? Wasn't that, because that makes a large. Maybe this one. Alright, so I get to draw one more line. Everything else makes me take a corruption, so the last line doesn't do me good. So I'll just draw a line there, it doesn't matter. I just didn't want to take another corruption. Yeah, so that moves me 2. 1, 2. That is end of round, end of game there. So now we do selling. Large red goods.
No. Oh.
See.
6.
6 times 3 is 18. Where are you at? 18 and 46 is 67? 64. 64. Alright. For me, the red, I have 1. So same thing, 6 times, well, mine's 6. 6 times 3 is, yeah, 18, same thing. Which is 38. Alright. Do you have any large blues? Yes.
Yes.
1. 1 for 8. 8 and 64 is
72.
72. Alright. Large green. Nope, neither one of us have large green. Alright. Small amarillo.
2 for each.
8 times 3 is 24. Which is 96. Holy cow, mi amor. Verde. I have verde. So 2 times 6 is 12. So that puts me at 50. Azul. I have 1. 4 times 4 is 16, which puts me at 66. And then you've got 8 times 4 is 32. 2, 9, 120. Holy cow, man, you're over 200 now. This is your high. I think this is your highest game. All right. That's all of our goods, right? That's everything we have. These guys don't count. All right. So that scored that. Now we need to score people who had the most red. I've got the most red, so I get this. Most verde is you, so you get these.
Oh,
Your townspeople. Yep. Most azul. Neither of us. All right. So we can say most amarillo. That's me.
You're gonna win.
No, because now we need to look at corruption tokens. I have 2 corruption tokens.
I have 1.
I'm gonna win. I knew that was gonna happen. That's the problem. If we tied, we each would have only taken 2, and it wouldn't have. It would have like just been a wash. Because look how many rogues made it into port. Because we liked that ability so much, we kept bringing the rogues into port, but we didn't get rid of all of our corruption before the end. All right. Now we do our townspeople. Yeah, so I have 5 times 2. So I have 10 there. Puts me at 76.
So I have 5.
You have 5 times 3, so 15. 27. Alright. We did yellow, we did green. Red, I have red, so 1 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that puts me at 85. Oh no, I have 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 3 times 9. Let me go back. 27. 27. So that would be 9103. So at least we got to the 200. 103.
Look, just what you need for.
Well,
for
I haven't done my minus yet. Okay, Azul was nada. Neither one of us, right?
No.
All right. Oops, hang on. Forgot the red. Forgot our. Dang it. Uh-oh. I put the other ones back in. Dang it. You had the trees uncovered. I forgot you had your trees uncovered. So that's one. That's another 9 for you for the red. So that puts you at.
We did this. We thought.
You do that at the end too. It counts at the end.
But we did this one then at the
3,
beginning.
6. Green. Well, how many greens were out there? How many greens were out there? We'll say 3. Okay. 3 times. So 3 more. 3.
I think we did those at the beginning.
You do it when you sell, and you do it at the end of the game, I think, too. I think you do the sponsorship at the end.
Then I have blue.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, no, you don't do the sponsorship. Dang it, you're right. So that takes you back. What do I put you up? I'll put you up 12.
Yeah.
Right? What were you want? 29?
3 green.
29? Okay.
9 red.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, we weren't supposed to count that. 3 green, 9 red. So yeah, we weren't supposed to count that.
Blue, though. No?
Yep, but we counted that. Oh.
I don't know if we
No, we didn't. We didn't count your stumps after the selling before we started doing final scoring. So yes, you would get that anyway. So 12, and then there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So that's 18. So that would be 37, 47. Holy cow, man, what? I had 1, so I get 2, 4, 6, 9. That puts me at 12. All right, now corruption loss. So you have 1 corruption total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you lose 7. 41. I have 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 times 7 is 56. I'm somewhere back here. I'm somewhere back here now. It doesn't matter. I'm somewhere back here now. I lost me Ruby, or my bloodstone. Right? Isn't that what these were called? Bloodstone in Rise to Nobility, or Firestone, some kind of stone. All right. Well, there we go.
Something.
It was something. All right. So there we go, guys. That is. I was going to say Rise to Nobility.
No.
That is Merchant Cove. That is the Dragon Rancher versus the Oracle. I think the Oracle is one that they've rated. Most people say is one of the more difficult ones. I couldn't figure out how to get her to get goods. Like, I could get good. I need to get good. That's how it is. I need to get good. Like, once I got him, it was easier because I got 2 lines by doing him guaranteed. The dice, makes it very random whether I can even do that. My guessing down here, I didn't guess right, so that doesn't allow me to build any goods. My tracks were never to where my sequential numbers would allow me to unlock these goods. It's difficult. Like, there's definitely some kind of strategy that needs to be involved in this one. Did you like the dragons?
See, I like. They poop.
They poop. Out of the 3, is that harder than the other 2, or you thought the same?
Harder? Must be hard.
Well, you played the blacksmith.
But I like
compared to the blacksmith.
My favorite has been the Alchemist.
The Alchemist, the one that you did Tuesday? Okay.
Yeah.
So, alright guys, that is Team Adri. Let's go. Team Adri para de win. So that is, as we said, Merchant's Cove. We will be playing the last two, which is the Innkeeper from Cavern Tavern, plus the secret character on Saturday. If you want to watch that video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell notification, thumbs up, hit the reminder on the pre-scheduled one. All that stuff. All that stuff. All right, guys. Until next time.
Adios.
Peace.